I'll talk about regenerative farming practices and hemp production, who I am and what we do. I was born in Izmir, Turkey. I have a background in industrial engineering in Arizona State University. My previous experiences include SAP integration and sales in California. At the moment, I'm the managing director of Ege Organics GmbH, who's a part of Ege Deniz Group, founded 2013. And I'm involved in local regenerative hemp farming projects since 2022. About Ege Deniz Group, we're the first organic certified textile company of Turkey. We're vertically integrated. We work with contracted farmers. We start from growing the cotton and hemp and making this into yarns, fabrics, and apparel. We work with contracted farmers in the western Turkey Aegean region, where it's a mild atmosphere, perfect for cotton and decent for hemp. And 95% of the products we offer are made from sustainable fibers. I was talking about the Ege Deniz Group, so it's good to diversify a bit, go into details. Kadıoğlu is the company of our group that focuses on these agricultural projects. Kadex focuses on yarns and fabrics. Ege Organics, the company we've established here in Germany, focuses on marketing and branding. We have 2 brands in Germany, one in home textiles, one in athleisure. Manifutura is not a company, it's a brand, but this is one of my favorites because it's a nominated supplier for brands. You know a lot of brands, you know Adidas, Gucci, Lacoste, but you don't know any fabric brands. At the end of the day, it is a fabric that makes the material. So we founded this Manifutura brand, which is an assurance for traceability, sustainability, and quality. And Ege Deniz Textile, the flagship of the company, focuses on the apparel production. Here's a little photo from our New Year's party last year. And we're talking about the first certified company in Turkey about textiles, but the story goes all the way back to early 1900s. The first generation started trading local crops such as dried fruits and cotton, and did cotton ginning. And in the 50s, when the second generation came in, they started exporting these goods to Western Europe and North America. Third generation took over with the industrialization. They opened wheat flour milling, animal feed milling, and started organic projects for dried fruits and cereals. And in the 90s, we started the organic projects for textiles, for cotton, and industrialization in textile. In 93, we opened Ege Deniz. 2002, Textile Exchange, the main organization for textile standards, has opened. In 2003, 1 year later, we became one of the early supporting members. And until 3 years ago, we were represented on the board of Textile Exchange. 11 years ago, we opened Ege Organics. And in 2021, we started the regenerative cotton and hemp projects with the Ministry of Agriculture and professors from local universities. At the moment, we have business partners in all 6 populated continents of the world. But unfortunately, with hemp, we only have business partners in Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark. And we would like to expand our hemp projects across the globe as well. This different business cultures gives our dynamic team a better understanding of global business cultures. Our farming projects are all located within 100 kilometers of our headquarters in Turkey, which allows us to minimize carbon footprint, and it allows us to monitor the projects quite often. Turkish Republic, of course, prohibits forced or child labor. And also in Turkey, GMO seeds are forbidden in agriculture, which gives us a quite advantage compared to competitor lands. What's also very nice is in farming in Turkey, in little villages, most of the workforce is female. This allows the female workers, and since it's a lower income community, they contribute to the family budget, and they can have a budget for extracurricular activities as well. At the moment, we have 4 projects about farming, 2 organic cotton projects, 1 regenerative cotton project, and 1 regenerative hemp and regenerative cotton project. The practices, what we do is, mainly there are 4 pillars of our regenerative practices. No tillage, we don't till the soil, mulching, crop rotation, and cover crops. This is a cute picture from our cotton production farm. How we monitor the soil health is we get layers from soils, we get layers from samples, and we profile these soils, we profile these materials, and with the carbon dioxide flux tool, we monitor the carbon sequestration and the capacity monthly. Here's a graph about the carbon emissions from April to November. In order to secure the project, we had to use also another control group, so we have two strains of cotton here. One is Millet 84, the other one is Bomba, and this is how the carbon sequestration was. Water efficiency. First of all, when we started in 2002, we used X amount of water. In 2023, we used 10% less water due to increasing the soil quality and moisturizing the soil. Also, in addition to this, we talked to the farmers around us in our farms and neighboring farms. We are promoting drip irrigation, of course, instead of flood irrigation, which is, of course, sometimes the farmers can take the easy way and use the flood irrigation, but since resources are more scarce nowadays, and using drip irrigation is more cost-friendly, we've integrated this to all of our farms and to some neighboring farms as well. Here's some pictures from mulching, the drip irrigation pipes that were built here. The drill machine is without the tilling, so it's a special machine. It goes through the soil without digging into it. And here's picking the materials for testing. Here's soil profiling. If you have an idea, you can put it in vision. Here's the carbon dioxide flux tool, where we measure the carbon dioxide and sampling the plants and soil samples. We do this with the Ministry of Agriculture and professors from local universities, and the university does it without extra cost, so they're very cooperative on this one to support our project. Our hemp project is located 45 minutes from our headquarters. Of course, as I mentioned, we do it through applying regenerative practices. The main partner is Assap Tobacco Company. They were growing tobacco, they were very interested in hemp. And we were growing cotton, we were also very interested in hemp. So we decided to come together and do the project together so we could share the fund and monitor it together so they can use it and we can use it. And Astab built some development projects and built some in-house machinery to process these fibers, which I'll go into over the next slides. And of course, within the last 2 years, we can see that the soil fertility and the nutrient levels have increased. What also nice is in our area, a lot of cotton farmers had a red spider problem. We planted the cotton here, and we planted the hemp around it in a U shape. And the hemp acted as a natural repellent, and the red spiders did not bother our cotton fibers, unlike the other farms around us. The processes are what we do. Of course, we collect and harvest the hemp stalks. We leave them on the field for a few weeks. After that, we separate the dried hemp fibers from the herbs, and we make little enzyme pools. So where we leave the fiber retting, and then we take them after some weeks. We straighten the fibers through a hackling machine, and then after that, we do carding and combing to make the fibers into processable yarn. And all this machinery, until the spinning process, is built in-house by our partner Astab. Here's a gallery from last year. A few pictures. This is our team on the left. And this is a picture from last week, actually. These are the products we made from sweatshirts. I believe this is a bag, and this is a t-shirt, maybe, from these fibers we made. And I'm sure everybody here is interested in hemp, so you are familiar with the global benefits. But 1 hectare of hemp sequesters 9 to 15 tons of carbon dioxide, similar to an amount of a young forest. But with hemp, it only takes 5 months to grow. Well, this is it. I believe the questions will be taken after the presentation. See you then.